Hello everyone, my name is Chance Brunton and welcome back to the StarCraft II Wings of Liberty campaign. In the last mission we stole terrazine gas from the Protoss on behalf of Gabriel Tosh, or well, working in tandem with Gabriel Tosh. And in this mission we're going to continue the storyline by going to a planet called New Folsom. And we'll see what that's about right now.
New Folsom is ripe for the taking, man. Every voice that was ever raised against Minsk is pinned up inside those walls. We let all them prisoners loose, and he'll never know what hit him. Just let me know when you're ready to pull the trigger.
Now, an interesting thing to note about New Folsom is that we have heard this mentioned before because in one of the dialogues with Tychus Findley, he said that he bust out of New Folsom, where he was apparently cryogenically frozen for a time during his incarceration. And another interesting thing to notice about this mission, I pointed out at the end of the last episode that it's a little bit unique, at least insofar as I know it's unique, in that the bonus opportunity is not for research, but for just straight credits. But the more interesting thing is that the portrait in the lower right-hand corner that shows what the next unit we're going to get is, what special unit we're going to get during this mission is, this portrait just shows a question mark. It doesn't tell us what unit we're going to get during this mission. The question is, why? Well, it turns out that we have to make a decision. We can do this a couple of different ways. Let's see what the cinematic has to say.
Where's Tosh? I thought he'd be here by now.
He already left the ship. I thought you... Sir, we have an incoming transmission. It's highly encrypted.
Patch it through.
Well, well, the infamous Jim Raynor. My name is Nova. We should talk.
Now what would one of Mink's pet ghosts have to say to me?
Tosh is lying to you.
Get Tosh on comms. I'm sure he's listening in anyway, encrypted or not.
True.
We Spectres be the future. You just couldn't handle it, little girl.
Every ghost that became a Spectre has gone on a psychotic killing spree. The ones I've captured are held in New Folsom.
Don't listen to her, brother. Help me bust these Spectres from New Folsom, and we'll bring down Minks together.
Tosh wants to reactivate his Spectre buddies, using the substances you helped him collect. New Folsom is full of psychopathic killers. Do you really want to release them into the galaxy?
I be helping you against Minsk, and my people will too. She won't even join you.
He's a psychotic time bomb. He'll be on your side, right up until he puts a knife in your back.
This be the moment of truth. Make your choice.
So now, this is why we didn't know what unit we're going to get, and we can see now in more detail below what we'll get for each case. We can either help Tosh break into New Folsom and free the Spectres held inside, and so it will give us Spectre units, and they have ultrasonic pulses that stun people, cloaking, and the ability to call down tactical nukes. Or we can help Nova destroy Tosh's Spectre training facility, and that will give us ghosts, which can snipe, cloak, and use tactical nukes. But notice it also says Nova will teach you how to train ghosts, but she won't join your cause. If we pick Tosh, Tosh will stay with us the rest of the game. But Nova will just kind of leave after this mission, after giving us teaching us how to make ghosts. So, which do you want to go with? You want to help Tosh or help Nova? It's a very interesting question. Normally, I'm tempted to help Nova just because she's hot. But I'm also tempted to help Tosh because Tosh has been helping us out and he's a friend. But she's hot. But he's a friend. And so, it's a very difficult decision. However, I think in this case, I will help Tosh. Now, I'll just point out, though, that this is not the only mission where we're going to have to make a choice and go with one or the other. And what I'll do is, after the campaign is done, I will go back and play the alternate missions. So, the mission's slightly different depending which way you go. And I'll go back and do Nova's mission and show what happens as a result of that after I've finished the main playthrough. But for the first time, I will just go ahead and stick with Tosh. Seems the right thing to do.
You should have told me what you were really planning, Tosh. But I'll take your word over Dominion assassins any day. We've come this far together. May as well see it through.
You've made a poor choice, Mr. Rayner.
I pick you in Heroes of the
I
Storm.
can count on you, brother. Now let's go and bust open New Folsom. Uploading New Folsom data now. Feast your eyes on this, brother.
They're locked down tight.
Oh.
Nova must have tipped them off. We're gonna need an army to break into that place now.
Even an army couldn't get you in there. But one man, one Spectre in the right place, can find a way in.
Then our progress is all up to you, Tosh. I'll push my boys as hard as I can, but they're gonna need your help to gain ground.
Sure, you sit back this time. I'll take the lead and clear the way. Just keep sending troops to keep the pressure on, and I'll do the rest.
There are 2 cell blocks containing military prisoners outside the main compound. If we break those open, we could probably count on help from the inmates.
I'm sure.
What else?
There's a Dominion base right by the main prison entrance. Take that out and the guards will retreat. The prisoners can handle it from there.
All right, Tosh. You ready for this?
I've been waiting a long time for this. I'm ready.
Okay. So this is going to be very interesting because we aren't going to be playing our main forces. We're just going to play as Tosh. The main forces are uncontrolled supporting allies. Be cautious around missile turrets and ravens. They can detect Tosh, enabling their allies to attack him. Alright, so this is going to be pretty interesting, and it's also kind of a tutorial on how specters work. Or very similar to ghosts.
Yes, maybe no.
Alright,
Let's do
so
this.
Tosh is permanently cloaked. That's a specific ability to him.
With my cloaking abilities, I can take out all these guards. They'll never see me.
I am playing this on hard, right? Let me just double check. Yeah, I'm playing this on hard. Okay.
I can use a psionic explosion to take out groups of Marines. A little trick I call Mind Blast. That turret across the bridge. It can see me and alert its allies if I get too close. Even with my stealth. Reed. I do what I want to do.
What's this? Okay, so actually this isn't so much showing us how specters work, because specters don't normally have these abilities. But we can give Tosh a temporary shield to help keep us from getting damaged by that tank while we take it out. We can also Mind Blast, which stuns enemies, and I think it even stuns detectors. So we have 10 seconds of shield. So we'll shield for 10 seconds, or 300 damage, and then we will stun everything. Or maybe not, because the shield lasted long enough for us to take out everything shooting at us, so we don't need to stun anything.
Extinguish the flame.
So get rid of that turret.
Hang in there, Tosh. My boys are moving in to back you up.
Remember, just keep sending in troops, and I'll do the rest.
So now we're going to have Rayner's troops come and keep pushing against the enemy, but they're not going to be able to make it on their own. There's just kind of too much to deal with.
Attacked.
However, we can help them out a bit. We can even push up a little closer with this medic healing us, and while everybody else is distracted. Now, at this point, I'm just like blasting through them because it's not too hard. Even though I'm doing it kind of the hard way because I'm staying within range of their detectors. What's detecting me now? Oh, that turret. So if I take out this turret, then nobody will be able to see me.
Maybe no.
And we can do a lot of damage to that other party. So now those Marines that go out there and try and take out Rayner's raiders, they are severely weakened, so that's not going to happen.
Being attacked.
And now we just need to do as much damage as we can while paving the way
Let's do this.
for them to come up here and help us.
Our allies are being attacked.
Alright, take out this tank. Top priority. Good. Take out this medic. Secondary priority. And just deal a lot of damage. Now, Tosh must survive, as we can see from the mission objectives in the upper left-hand corner. That shouldn't be too much of a problem, because we've got this medic healing us, so that'll help out. And once we take out this factory and this missile turret, an interesting thing's going to happen. Raynor is going to land a bunch of extra structures down here, and we're going to kind of take over this area. Which is going to be really useful. Alright, yeah, so now that we've taken out the only force of Tosh's that will make it in time, we can take this over.
Good work, Tosh. We're pushing on toward the front line.
So we get a big drop of units, including an SCV, and that SCV is going to start building, a couple SCVs, and they're going to start building up the fortifications and other base defenses and continue pushing the line out from there. Ooh! We just got hit by something.
Energy, I can use consumption to get more. I just steal a little life from an ally. The more life they have, the more energy. It don't hurt much.
Now that's actually not a bad trade, because you can, if you steal health from someone near a medic, then that medic can heal them back up, no problem. And it makes things fine. Now let's run around the side here and see what damage we can do from behind.
Our allies' base is under attack.
We can lure an SCV out by getting it to repair this tank. And then we can snipe the SCVs. So now there's nothing repairing the defenses on this side. And then we can run up, and our top priority is to take out this missile turret.
You're nearing the first military cell block now.
So now nobody can see us.
Might buy us some allies.
Alright, so now that nobody can see us, we essentially have free reign over this area. And we can take out all of these Marines. And let's try and get the bunker down before our troops get here. And I can't do it in time. But that's okay, because we did significant damage. So now we have essentially broken that blockade. And now, the question is, can we take out these defenses so that these prisoners can take out these Diamondbacks? Well, yes.
Our
yes, we can.
Are being attacked.
So what we want to do is we want to come over to the side here and get in position. And when the Dominion troops come back around, or go away again, whenever they patrol back, say whenever they patrol back, or whatever, let's just rush in. And let's use our shield. Oh, no, that shield did not last long enough. Oh, that was a dumb idea. Okay. The plan was to try and take out that missile turret so we had free reign. But, apparently that was not a good thing to do. That siege tank has a really long range.
Are being attacked.
Oh! Tosh got killed. Okay, I should have retreated back and got healed up, but that's alright. I'll just have to try it again. Alright, so, ooh, I got hit by a blast of some kind. Okay, so I forgot to mention that before.
I need energy. I can use consumption to get more. I just steal a little life from an ally. The more life they have, the more energy. It don't hurt much.
Okay, that was dumb on multiple respects. Okay, so the first thing I need to explain about what just happened was that all of my energy got depleted by an EMP, which is something the ghosts were able to do. So the EMP just drains all energy. It's simple as that. That's the first thing that happened. The second thing that's interesting and worth pointing out is that when I was behind this blockade, I started shooting at them. Now, normally, they wouldn't have vision to be able to see me do that, or they would to be able to see me back here. But as soon as I start a hostile action, shooting at them, then I get revealed, despite the fact that nothing else should be able to spot me. Now, the missile turret is just within range, you can see, to be able to spot me, and oh crap, I did it again. So anyway, that revealed me because I was both shooting at them and within range of the missile turret. So that unfortunate combination allowed me to take a lot more damage than I should have been taking, or caused me to take a lot more damage than I should have been taking, and it nearly got me killed. But everything is fine now. Alright, let's try this again. Let's just do a bunch of damage to the Dominion forces while they are nearby and within range.
Our allies are being attacked.
Let's do this.
Our allies are being attacked.
And now, let's run around the fence here to try and get to some place where we can attack the tank while not within range of the missile turret. And we'll use the shield to cover us while we get there. Perfect. Now we'll take out the tank, which is the highest damage thing. And then we'll use one final Mind Blast to, to kill that Marine. And then we'll just take out these guys. I probably could have done that better, but I'm not too worried about it. We can heal up and restore energy rather quickly.
Nice work, Tosh. Freeing those prisoners will really help us out.
And now we freed the prisoners, so they'll jump into Diamondbacks and follow up to give us some support, which is really nice. Oh, I didn't realize there's no cooldown on Mind Blast. I just need to have enough energy. Has it always been like that? Oh, that would make things so much easier.
Let's do this.
Alright. Let's just push with these guys and kind of help do a little bit of damage at the front line while we're here. And then we can move around. We're really supposed to go around the side here to take care of all this. But it's okay. Alright, we did some significant damage on the front line. Now let's do it the way we're supposed to and run around the back here up onto the high ground. Now there's another Raven. We've seen those. We had the option to possibly upgrade that if we, or to get those if we wanted to. We didn't end up taking that option. But the Dominion have Ravens. They serve as mobile detectors. So that's very important. We'll need to take it out if we want to remain hidden. And it also was giving vision of the high ground. So now that it's gone, there's no way for the Dominion forces to see us up here.
Our allies are being attacked.
We'll take out as much as we can, including this missile turret, from up here, where we're safe, relatively speaking, and then we can move down to the low ground. Is that Hellion going to come any closer so that we can snipe it from above?
Our allies are being attacked.
It doesn't look like it. So we'll push forward. It looks like the Dominion forces are stronger than ours, so without our help, we're actually losing ground trying to push against them. So that means we're going to have to retreat back here and try and do some significant damage with the next pushing group. Does the next pushing group have to come all the way up from below? Oh, I don't want to wait around for that. Oh well, might as well at this point.
Let's do this.
Alright, let's push forward now with these guys.
Let's just see about that.
So we'll just kind of help take the brunt of things for them. Stay a little bit ahead. When these Hellions come out, start sniping them. Hit these Marines. Hit the medics, top priority. And the enemy forces just melted. Now the thing that we really need to take out here is the missile turret, because it's the only thing that can spot us. And if we can take it out, now we have free reign over the area. So let's take out the SCVs doing the repairs. And then take out the tank and the Hellion. Come on, Hellion.
Extinguish the flame.
Tank and...
Our allies are being attacked.
Let's Mind Blast those guys.
Energy.
Perfect. Oh, and a giant group of allies have come to reinforce us. So that means we'll do good. Oh, we need to take care of that ghost, though, because it was doing some serious damage. Alright, now I think that here we can take another forward base if we destroy all of the structures. And let's focus on killing off the next wave of Terran units that might stop us. They really do not stand a chance against Mind Blasts
We're rolling now. Keep them busy while we establish our forward position.
All right, so now we have a new forward position. That's going to
Close
help.
to the second military cell block, Tosh. Feel like making some new friends?
Don't you worry about us, Tosh. We'll keep them busy while you free the prisoners.
Bleed 'em slow.
That's going to be
do
particularly
what I wanna
helpful.
do.
That forward
Our
position,
allies are
considering
being
that the
attacked.
Dominion seems to be more effective at pushing us than the other way around.
Let's just see about that.
So we
Let's do
can
this.
we can now rest easy that we're not going to be pushed back any further than our forward defenses here, which really is not that far back.
What I wanna do. Damn
Our
straight.
allies are being attacked.
All right, let's see if we can take out this tank. Yes, we can. Let's take out this Raven, and that went much smoother than last
Now
time.
those boys are free, we can bust this place wide open. Great job, Tosh.
So now we're going to have siege tanks as well as diamondbacks along with our forces.
Tosh, we got a nuke ready for launch. Paint a target. Just don't call the strike in too close.
Nuclear missile ready.
All right. Now that sounds
Our
great.
allies are being attacked.
So let's take out the defenses up here.
I do what I wanna do.
Oh, don't get too close. Don't get too close. A couple of our troops got a little bit too close, but it's okay. It is okay. All right, let's deal with this force of infantry, and then drop a second nuke.
Just see about that.
And boom! Just tons of devastation. Oh no, I didn't mean to call in another nuke there. I did not mean to call in another nuke. I meant the mine blast. I just nuked myself. Brilliant. Load last checkpoint.
Nuclear missile ready.
Okay, now let's try this again. And boom. Excellent.
Our allies are being
Okay,
attacked.
that worked out all right. Let's take out these tanks on the high ground, though, because last time we killed them with the nuke. This time we failed to do so. So, and then let's do this with one nuke instead of two. Perfect. We haven't killed ourselves yet. Now let's be extremely careful to keep that up. The lack of killing ourselves, that is. Be extremely careful about what hotkeys I press, because I press B to Mind Blast, and I press N to drop a nuke. And the unfortunate thing about those is that I'm using a QWERTY setup keyboard, and so B and N are right next to each other, making it very easy to accidentally kill myself.
Just see about that.
Our allies are being
Die
attacked.
in a horrible blast of radiation. It's not a good way to go.
Let's just see.
Let's get healed up, because I accidentally ran into their detection, and most of their forces really did damage to me.
I do.
And let's help take out this forward push by the Dominion. Oh, they're sending Banshees. Banshees are something we'll see pretty soon. I forget what mission they're from, but we're going to get them, and they are awesome. They're basically air-to-ground attack units. They are pretty nice. We don't have a whole lot in the way of air units compared to what we're going to get, but it's pretty. That's because we've been favoring missions that have happened to give us ground units. Pretty soon, we'll take some more missions that give us air units and run, 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 run! Oh, I can't move while channeling the nuke. And so, Tosh, I set him up in a bad position to be aiming that nuke. And he nearly died before it returned control to me. He's also keeps getting hit by splash damage from the siege tank fire. So I gotta be mindful about not putting him near other units that the siege tanks might be firing at. Let's take out these medics, because they're making it hard for our troops to push forward. Also, marauders can't attack air, and there's a lot of marauders at the front, so let's take out the Banshee real quick. And this planetary fortress is like the epicenter of the Dominion base, so let's kill that. And then push forward a little bit. The main thing is to try and take out these missile turrets, because they are really preventing Tosh from being able to do his thing.
Our allies are being attacked.
Now they're going, and where did all those extra Dominion forces come from? Oh well, it's not terribly important. They're getting obliterated, so let's just keep taking out turrets and buildings and things. Kind of want to snipe all the turrets to begin with, because once the turrets are destroyed, then nothing can really stop
Our allies
Tosh.
are being attacked.
So let's focus on that right now. And also taking out a few strategic units along the way, like some medics and whatnot, that might be making it more difficult than necessary for our forces to push forward. These siege tanks are particularly important to take out, because they do the most damage to our reinforcing units. Siege tanks and bunkers shelter Dominion units, so siege tanks and bunkers are pretty high on the priority list.
What I wanna do.
Though honestly, at this point, it's sort of like, well, not much can stop us. Because that's the last turret gone down, and now they can't even see us.
Our allies are being attacked.
And we just have free reign. So that's pretty nice. Let's focus on killing whatever's attacking our people, because that is what is going. Our troops are going to be able to do more damage than we can, so we could slowly try and take out all of the buildings, which is what we need to do to win. Or we can help our troops stay alive long enough to do that.
Our allies are being
But I think at this point, we've killed a sufficiently large number that our troops are starting to really get the momentum.
Damn straight.
And now, all we really have to do at this point is kick back and wait. And there we go. That was the last building. We win.
You just unleashed a nightmare on all of us, Raynor. Heaven help you now.
I'm sorry, Nova.
Walls come tumbling down. Be free, my brothers and sisters. Your new life awaits.
All right, then. Well, at least we got Spectres, and we got a whole lot of money out of it. And, you know, we freed everybody from the prison, but let's face it, honestly, if Minsk wants people in prison, then it's probably beneficial for us to free those people. Some of them may legitimately deserve to be there, but by and large, most of them probably are only there because they would hurt the Dominion. A lot of rebels or political opponents.
No one's ever escaped from New Folsom. But we broke it open in an afternoon.
I can hardly believe we pulled it off.
It's a big thing. Should be proud.
You guys did good. Now me and my Spectres will finish the job. We'll kill Minsk and burn his dominion to the ground.
Overthrowing Minsk is just the start. This is about building a better tomorrow. Don't you see? We just released every scientist, philosopher, and free thinker that ever challenged Minsk's rule. That was our real victory today.
You really that naive? Tomorrow there'll be a new Minsk, and another one after that. Your great shining dream of the future is just an illusion.
So if it's all so bleak, why are you here, Tosh? What do you get out of all this?
Same thing as you, brother. I don't quit till Minsk is dead.
It's personal.
Vengeance doesn't factor into this. Our revolution's about freedom.
You'll see that better future, Matt. But it ain't for the likes of us.
There's no reason you can't fight a good fight for selfish reasons. I mean, you know, even if he just wants to see Mengsk dead, you know, you might do that knowing that that's still leading to a better future. Doesn't necessarily mean that's the main reason why he's doing this. Let's see what everyone has to say.
Breaking news. Reports coming in today suggest... What's that? We're going to Kate, but
The Dominion's highest value prisoners are loose tonight after a daring raid broke open New Folsom Prison. Dominion security forces are on high alert as some of the prisoners were former members of Project Shadowblade, which we've discovered to be a subversive offshoot of the Dominion's Ghost program. A number of political dissidents were also freed during the attack.
Do we know who did this, Kate? Was it Raynor's Raiders?
The evidence we have suggests it was, Donnie.
There you have it. Jim Raynor, making our world just a little more dangerous tonight. From the UNN studios on Core Hall, I'm Donnie Vermillion.
More dangerous for the real bad guys, Donnie. You should be worried.
Alright, let's see what Tosh has to say. Speeding is how we've now finally decided that we'll put our faith in him, and he's now one of the team.
I took a big chance with you and your Spectres, Tosh. I hope Nova wasn't right about you.
Don't go believing that little girl's lies. This Spectre procedure affects everyone differently. But we're all still human. It's our choice whether to become Spectres. Not hers, not yours, and not Mengsk's. Choice be the only true freedom anyone gets.
But can I trust him? Can I trust you?
Don't you worry, Nan. We'll fight for you right to the end. All my brothers and sisters, we owe you everything.
Well, that's good, if true.
Thought you'd want to hear. Tosh is officially thrown in with our little revolution. He's gonna lend us his Spectres to help out.
You sure got a soft spot for wayward psychics, Jimmy. Setting those freaks loose ain't smart. Old Mengsk got 'em locked up for a reason.
Mengsk locked them up because they were just weapons to him. They deserve a shot at living their lives outside a cage, just like anyone else.
Okay. Can we get
came to the right
mercenary
place.
Spectres? Probably not, I would think. Yeah, no, we can't. We can get the mercenary Goliaths, but I still don't quite want to do that. We've got a lot of credits saved up, actually. 310,000. But I know that some of the upgrades that are upcoming are going to be very expensive. Anything to do in the lab? Talk to Dr. Hansen. Okay.
Jim, I've been investigating the claims that Nova made about the Spectres turning into psychotic killers.
Good.
So what'd you find out?
Honestly, there's no evidence that Spectres are any more prone to aberrant behavior than ordinary people. A sudden increase in psionic ability could induce a psychotic break, but Spectres aren't the monsters we were led to believe. Nova lied to us.
Okay. Or she was inadequately informed. One or the other. Swan, what's your take?
That Tosh character gave me the data for building more Spectre gear. You sure we can trust that guy? I heard he was into brainwashing or something.
Tosh can only recruit volunteers to become Spectres. That's the deal. He works them hard so they won't go off the rails when they get their full Spectre powers. No brainwashing involved.
Good to know. Wouldn't want any of those freaks running loose causing trouble. Aside from Tosh, that is.
Okay, and let's check out the upgrades at the Armory console. So now we can train Spectres, and we can upgrade them. We can give them the Psionic Lash ability to deal 200 damage to the target unit. Some massive single-target damage to help take down things like Thor's. And we could get a Nyx-class cloaking module, which means that Cloak no longer requires energy. So normally, you can't cloak permanently, you can only cloak temporarily. But this cloaking module means that you could cloak all of the time, which would be amazing. Potentially that would be worthwhile. Actually, you know, both of these might be worthwhile if we wanted to do some covert stuff. What kind of missions do we have coming up? Sure, you know what? It's fun to play with these, so we'll just unlock them both. Pretty expensive, but, you know, whatever. We'll do it, and we'll make the best of it. Okay, Matt, what have you got?
Most days, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Just chasing my damn tail.
No. We followed your lead from the start. It's your sense of justice that's kept us on this road.
Matt, my interest in justice burned out a long time ago. I've spent my whole life fighting. I've killed. I've ordered good men to their deaths. And for what? Finishing this thing with Minsk. It's all I have left. It's guys like you that'll build something better after all the smoke clears.
That's because you gave us something to believe in, sir. I'll never give up the fight. That's a promise.
So, what Tosh said is apparently really affecting James. He's going into a little bit of a depression, it looks like. Hopefully he'll be able to sort that out. So for the next episode, we have two choices. We can either go to Haven, finally, and help out with the colonists there, or we can go to Tirador and I think help evacuate the people who have been buying the relics off of us. So we'll have to decide which of those we want to go to in the next episode. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.
Oh look, by repeatedly spam clicking everything, I get monkeys.
So I'm pretty sure that there's a monster back there.
Oh, he's right there! Oh, God, I ran the wrong way! I ran the wrong way! Oh. That could have saved me about 100 times right now. Oh.